Hi, air signs. I hope you are doing well. I am coming at you with a quick October check-in. So, lots happening right now, lots of energy of change and transformation that has definitely come out in the fire and water signs videos that I recorded. You might want to check your sun, moon, rising and watch those videos as well if you have that in your chart. I also recorded a much longer, a little bit longer, I guess, collective reading that might give you some helpful advice as well. I'm just going to pull a card or two from my autumn oracle, and all right, got that, and then my Halloween tarot, just clarify. And of course, if you would like to look more into your specific situation, I do have private sessions available. That will not show up on my website, but you can contact me just by sending a message or via email, and that information is going to be down below. All right, so wow. We've got epiphany here. Epiphany, answers are coming soon. I feel like you recently had an epiphany. I feel like we got a lot of fire energy, which I know this is air, and so you could be dealing with fire sign, or you could have fire in your chart. But I'm getting we just with this Aries full moon that was just a few days ago, had some sort of epiphany or clarity come in. If you didn't, it's imminent. But this could also be around, centered around boundaries that you need to set, standing your ground, protecting your peace. You've also got void here. Feel and heal. Connect to spirit and your higher self versus others for fulfillment. So as well, authenticity is here. So embrace your uniqueness. Stay true to yourself. So I'm getting that, you might have this epiphany where you're not able to maybe fully be your authentic self around someone. You have to change maybe the things you say, the way you act, the way you dress to please someone, and you're starting to recognize that is not fulfilling you, and perhaps that you don't feel safe to be yourself. I think you're starting to recognize, where you need to set boundaries, and maybe who does and doesn't belong in your life going forward. You've got some really powerful energy here with the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Emperor. And I did shuffle. I mean, this deck is shuffled. Very interesting. So I was saying you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Just a situation, where you are coming, I'm maybe getting where you are coming into your fire and gaining confidence and really balancing your own masculine and feminine. And now that you're doing that, you're starting to recognize again where you haven't where people are draining you is what I'm getting. That's where that void is. It's like, I'd rather be alone than deal with this, right? There could be drama, but it's like, I'm getting if you haven't had this already happen, you clearly, I would say, have recognized these issues, right? That where you're being drained, where things are out of alignment. But if you haven't felt confident enough to stand your ground and speak your truth and embrace your authenticity, that's coming. Right now, we're moving into Scorpio season here soon, but this Wands energy is tied more to Sagittarius season. So again, timing, I always don't, like to predict timing because we all have free will. Things can change. But I'm getting some very positive shifts for you coming in Sagittarius season, which is November, December timeframe. Emperor, this could be tied to a job. A boss, like you either becoming your own boss, getting a promotion, or leaving a situation where you have this epiphany that, the career you're in, the situation you're in, isn't in alignment with who you are authentically. And once you're starting to set boundaries, you're like, okay, either something's going to shift, or I'm going I'm going to go out on my own. And that King of Wands is like going forward, embracing a new path. So I hope that was helpful for you all. Until next time, take care.